Hey, the moth is still here.
Oh, good. So what about that spider? Do you ever find it?
No.
1520.
1520 99 from Coyote.
Sorry, should have warned you.
Hondor, why did you turn off your targeting computer?
Wow, look at this
Says
sweet
the
animation with this one. Look at those polygons go. Ooh, it's awesome.
Tell me.
You didn't. You weren't even looking for this, were
Nope.
you?
I just typed in. This is the first one that comes Battle of the Fates.
YouTube just will always return dubstep.
Yeah, or just I don't know if it's dubstep, but it's definitely
Just techno.
techno remix.
All right,
Yes.
we're gonna call going once to Coyote for 15, 20, 99.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, when I met you, you were but the apprentice, but you are now the master. That sounds.
Sounds like
Snipers
he's
aim for the exhaust port.
That is some smack talk.
That sounds like a no. That sounds like a concession speech.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
I think we're gonna say that this is going to Coyote twice.
King Cool just.
Okay. You're all clear, kid. Now let's bid this thing and go home.
Oh, poor Mads. Sorry, Mads.
Sorry, Mads.
There's lots of other cool stuff coming up though.
Gone once and twice. Sold. Coyote, thank you. Ian, congratulations.
Thank you.
$1,509 and $1,520.99.
Not at all bad, dude. I think every auction ever 99 cents.
Somebody ready to go, please?
All right.
Oh, the speaker's down there.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna come here and
Oh,
write
cool.
these.
I can take that. Ian.
read myself.
Yes, so hold on to that, and I'll take that back up to the
Going shipping on
All right.
Wednesday.
Land.
And on that note,
Thank you, Thunder.
I will be leaving right now, so
Bye, Ian.
I will be back for rolling up characters for Layer Assault.
Oh, is Layer Assault happening today?
Apparently,
Yeah.
It kinda
I'm
has to,
involved in
yeah.
it.
I guess
So
yeah.
sweet. I will see you all. in
What
my-
time do you think we'll do that?
Layer Assault?
Yeah.
Evening.
Evening-ish.
Better
Yeah.
schedule
Because we're not going to be going all night tonight.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But like, right now we're going till
Right now we're
8.
We're going till 8. Well, if I had to guess, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And that's
We're
I mean,
gonna-
and that's a
at least
long
go to
one.
9 because we're gonna hit.
That's 50,000.
We're gonna hit the next hour. So.
Yeah.
How much are the hours costing right now?
About
This
27.
is Star Wars dubstep. Apparently.
I believe they're about 27 right now.
Yeah, it's pretty-
Where's the womp womp womp
Yeah.
womp womp?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying they're about
We've
27,000
heard
right now. I
far
think.
too much. How much more to?
Tsuki Akari, we're not going all night.
Sorry?
Because, oh, famous last words. Sorry, I thought you were questioning. Okay, sorry.
That would be
$400
like-
bucks.
Where is it?
So when that money comes in, we're at, and then okay.
How much to 10?
Hold on, I can tell you. Paul sent me
That
the
wasn't
chart.
it?
No, the one right.
What did I just turn on?
For the
I know, flick it back.
No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's the other one.
for the purposes of who the mystery driver is, yeah, Paul is the mystery
Yeah,
driver.
originally we had some plans. I think we probably should have.
Stopped calling it a mystery driver.
No, because I think.
I did. I was trying to play it down because people on the forums were like, "Oh, it's Penn. It's gonna be Penn."
Oh,
Because he
really?
said that he was flying back from doing his thing
Oh,
to
awesome.
he was going somewhere and to
Well, when
you know, and I was like, "No, it's," and I was like, "Guys, it's
No.
not Penn." They're like, "Oh, he's just playing with us." I'm like,
When
"No,
we
it's
announced the
Penn."
mystery
No, no.
driver in the first
You said
hour, we
they're
said
in the room.
they are in the moon base right now.
And
Yeah.
then James, you trolled them saying that Joss Wheaton was hiding in our sink.
Yes, well,
That
if
was
they-
clearly a lie.
if they believe that, then they are
Yeah.
silly people. Yeah, that,
we had
so,
some
yeah,
plans.
yeah,
There was a couple people.
There we go. 9 o'clock, and we're less than $1,000 away from 300,
There was a couple people we were trying to get. We were actually very, very close to having Notch come by,
which would have been awesome.
which would have been amazing. He really wanted to, but because he was planning on flying back to Sweden with Jacob from Mojang, and if he came up here instead, then Jacob would have to fly back all by himself because he had to be back in Sweden on a certain day, and he was sort of abandoning Jacob, and then he would then have to fly back to Sweden himself all alone. Later. But we don't feel that bad about it because he's been incredibly generous to us this year.
Just a little.
Okay, guys.
$2.99.
Despite being on
$840 is all we need.
That way I can do the 300,000 update before I leave. That would be nice. We were trying. I remember with the
How much
secret
is that?
guest, we were gonna try to get Barack Obama, but he had this whole thing.
Okay, I
15,
gotta go
20,
back
and
home
99.
because I got like 2 hours of sleep before coming down to help in the morning, and I am just dying.
That's fair.
Go do
I'm at
that.
that point of being completely useless. So
Yeah,
I'm
a couple
gonna sleep
people.
for
Are you
another couple
Ian?
hours
You're gonna
and then
go
turn.
take a nap?
Smart.
But I want to see that we hit $300,000
Yeah.
by the time I walk into my apartment.
Johnny
in
should
like
be here
10
shortly.
minutes.
Johnny,
Yes.
yeah, said he was gonna
Make
try to
it
be here for
happen.
9.
Listen to the
So
smart
fine.
robot.
Are you gonna go home for just a bit?
All right.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Thank
make Tally
you. I'm
sad,
just gonna
do
wait
you?
for breakfast.
No.
I was debating
She's
doing that
so
myself.
sleepy right
That's
now,
basically
she
what I'm
would
doing.
cry.
I wanna
A
see
sad
300
Tally is a
breakfast.
rascal
When's breakfast
Tally.
here though?
Supposed to be at 8.
Oh, okay, so she should be here soon.
Mary's,
I
Mary's
was-
usually pretty
If I
punctual.
could afford it, I'd donate the last 1,000. That's sweet.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to drive
Did
Tally
Because that means I can literally walk into my house and fall into my bed. I don't have to go make myself food first.
Has Will been rescheduled to any time?
Yes,
Will-
10.
Yeah,
10 o'clock
He's
today?
calling it
Okay,
10.
sweet.
I'm going to miss this, and it makes me sad.
it will be recorded.
Yes.
So Will will be calling in at 10.
Is there a post up for
Desert
Will?
Basically
Bus,
sleep for like
Road,
5
Scar. Okay. I will set myself a
I
reminder
don't want to miss the
right now.
poster auction.
I can't see it.
That's gonna be
I
crazy.
hope so.
Which one?
The
The
poster.
poster auction.
It's not as
Right.
exclusive this year because anybody can buy a smaller one.
We are $790 away now.
Oh, we have.
No, we're not.
No, we passed.
Oh,
Where
we
is
passed
it?
it.
What?
Wow.
Who did it?
All
Tally!
Tally, get back here.
Get down here right now!
Young lady.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up.
Before you go to your room,
$300,000. Holy bus.
Wow.
That's going up at 9. What
Hooray.
Wow.
the? A terrifying picture of Will.
Right now, right
So
now!
Graham, how do you feel?
Look at the
I'm
total.
going to Disneyland.
Total.
Yeah, we are. Dude, we have 300 grand to go to Disneyland.
Tally, after this momentous occasion, how do you feel?
Best Disneyland party ever.
So tired.
You're falling asleep on my
The
shoulder.
problem is that our ability to get excited as compared to the reasons we should be excited
Yes.
go in opposite directions over the course of this.
And then we're like,
It's-
Africa!
Wait. I think what this calls for
Monty
is a
Python!
deeply renowned bourrée.
Hooray!
See,
Yeah, it's definitely getting into Blu-ray territory.
Oh my god, is it ever?
Yeah.
this is
Okay,
a- this
I
is-
am going for those extra 2 hours of sleep so I can like make it through the rest of the Blu-rays that are gonna be happening.
Smart.
Thank you, chat.
1,000 times madness.
Ashlika! Yeah!
Chad, if there's one
You guys are
One
so
time they
great.
called
I'll be
for
back
whale
again
dong.
soon.
Well done.
Well dong, everyone.
Well done.
Whale. I
Whale
like whale
dong.
dong.
I
Whale
like
dong?
Whale dong.
Whale
Whale
dong.
dong.
Well done.
It just seems too easy, but
We
all right,
agree
we'll go with
that's
whale
only-
dong.
It's only for special occasions.
Okay, we only bring out the whale dong for special occasions,
Okay.
and the good silver,
The last 5 minutes had 2,800.
The fine china.
99 cents.
the fine china, the good silver, and the whale dong.
See, there's the inherent problem with Desert Bus is that
I like whale dong. Paul Saunders, 21.
the 22,800 that we made the
5.
first 22,805. Thank you, James. That we made the first year was so incredibly mind blowing
I still don't understand that.
that we still haven't really worked out how that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so
that was 5 years ago.
And so, like, I don't know if my excitement at 300,000 is actually that much more than it was for 22. It's just there's a certain point where it's just like, all
Okay.
right, sure, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like it's like when we were walking home. Ian, Corey, and I were walking home after the Tom Baker scarf, after the Tom Baker era Doctor Who scarf auction, which went for
42?
nearing 4,000. It was 39, I think.
I think 33, 39.
I think so. Yeah, we're gonna be putting the totals up on the
Numbers failed to
on the thing
And,
somewhere.
like, if you're
But-
trying to relate it to like a real thing,
Mm-hmm.
like in my life currently, I could live comfortably for 10 years
With this much money.
with this much money
Yeah.
and never have to work.
Yeah.
Which I mean is pretty good for a week's
Yeah.
week's effort every
Yeah.
10 years. You know, that seems reasonable.
But we
Not that we're embezzling or anything.
we were walking back, and you guys know that I get excited during auctions. You guys know that. We were walking home, and Corey observed that I had hit my peak. I had hit peak excitement of that auction at like $2,000, and I had nowhere to go.
You see, if like
creatively,
if
as
we
an
were,
actor,
like if we were,
is the way I term it. No, but like I had nowhere to go at that point, and so when it kept going up to like 2,500 and 3,000 and then 35,000, I wasn't getting more excited. I was just getting more red. I was just getting.
So it's like if we were pacing this appropriately,
Yeah.
such that our excitement grew with the thing, the first 2 days would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well,
Just go on.
The donations have just been so strong and so hard.
So strong.
Fast. It's been. There is no ramp up anymore. It's just Desert Bus begins and pow, punch you in the face with money.
Yeah. I can't.
Would $400 be basically a fair assessment of like a console and a couple games?
$400?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these days $300.
Well,
most
yeah, but
consoles are like
to
$200
get
now.
to get some games and stuff in Peripheral Bay.
Yeah.
So that's basically 750 sets of games.
Seems good.
And consoles.
Wow.
Seems decent.
It's amazing.
So, because someone was asking, what does that approximately get us, right?
Matt Andre, to explain. The 10,000 from Notch. That was
ridiculous.
Couldn't even handle that.
Is that the largest single donation?
Oh yeah.
Desert Bus has ever received.
We've never had a 5-digit donation ever.
No, Undying. So thank you.
Yeah.
It punches you in Desert Bus. It punches you in the face with money.
So what? I mean, it's not that.
I'll get back to you, Matt.
Made of money.
So, like, what is Child's Play's current total?
Oh, that's true.
They haven't updated.
They haven't updated in a
Tenson
while.
brings up a great point.
Oh no, they have actually over 1 million.
Tenson brings up a great point. Do you guys remember Desert Bus 2? Do you remember Operation Infinite Bus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
That was $10,000.
That was $10,000.
But technically, that wasn't an auction. That was a.
Yeah, but when I said the only
the largest single
5-digit donation that we got, that
is
was
alive.
wrong.
Yeah.
But it was the highest. It's the highest thing we've ever auctioned.
So they're just over 1 million.
They are just over 1 million.
You know, Scott,
Does that count?
talking
You're
about
a third of it.
Scott's asking about lifetime donations from Octopimp. He's got some competition. Warhamster, Dave Random, Dostro. All three of them come to mind as people who have won a lot of stuff for a high amount of money.
And there have been.
And people like
bids.
OG, who
Ice
have.
pick.
I don't know that OG necessarily ever bid on anything, but has been like constantly donating for challenges. I mean, $1,337 for Kathleen's Infinite Caramel Dancing challenge.
Ice pick is up there.
Well, you remember.
Ice pick, yeah.
You remember that the madness started because of $300 bids, and that was considered madness.
That was madness.
And I don't think
Desert Bus 3, that was insane.
I don't think I've seen something pause at a single madness level for more than 10 seconds.
No.
Has anything gone for less than $300?
No live auction has.
No live auction?
No live auction has
And
gone for less than that.
Very few silent, if any, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it's some of the Ken Stacy lots went for like between 600 and 800, and that's fine. Like they were still like they weren't like the most crazy amazing things. Also, there was a lot of Ken Stacy stuff all sort of rammed into Ken evening.
So there's a video. You go back and you.
Oh, I won a live auction for 200 this year. Oh, what was that one? That must have been one of the.
There was a live auction that was
Simon A.
$200.
James?
What was that, Nerd Emperor? I'm just curious now. Has anything even started less than $500 in the last 24 hours? Maybe, but not enough.
That didn't last
to,
there very long.
Yeah. It got bid up so quickly that we didn't even we couldn't even process a smaller
So here's
bid.
your video idea. You recreate Desert Bus 1, and then you come back in time saying, "Here's what you guys are going to be like," and get Desert Bus 1's reactions to Desert Bus 5.
No.
What? Do we have any silent auctions currently active? Like, are we pretty basically out of silent
I
auctions?
believe there's only one silent auction left.
Believe it's
Yeah, we didn't schedule.
Child's Play.
We're gonna get a lot of challenges done today, guys, because we didn't schedule much of anything for today. The only two call-ins we have today, which is Will at 10 and Russ Pitts at 1, were penciled in while we were running because we didn't plan anything for Thursday because we don't want to guarantee. We don't want to swagger in and be like, well, we'll obviously be busing until this point on Thursday.
Well, it's also just a
Oh, the
good day to
Bullstorm
do
Christmas
stuff.
pack.
There are still lots.
Really, no one bid against you for the Bulletstorm Nutcracker? Oh, what
no,
a shame.
No one else wanted it.